First start of the weekend in altitude. First start of the weekend in altitude. They're not always pretty.
That's it.
That was better. Welcome to the Weege Show. Welcome to Thunder Valley at Toyota Trucks National in Colorado. Press day riding has just begun, but unlike a lot of weeks, we don't need press day to find the storylines, to find the information that we want. It's all just vestiges of Hangtown here. The table is already set on this beautiful racetrack, and we're just picking up where the show left off last weekend. And it is with a fork in the road. Like I said, Sexton had one last week. The series is at that kind of fork in the road right now. Points don't matter. This is a battle for momentum. This is a battle for the heart of the series. Take it by the throat. And there will be no waiting, because if it's a battle for points, you can kind of take things as they come. When it's a battle for momentum, you cannot wait. So if it's Chase Sexton or Jet Lawrence or anyone that is trying to establish themselves as I'm actually the guy in the 450 class, it cannot wait a couple of weeks. You know that they're both thinking this, and everybody around them is thinking this. What's gonna happen? And that's what makes this so intriguing. You very rarely get a perfect scenario like this where we don't have enough data to know either way. You can't take a worst to first and write that off. Yes, Jet was not out there, but I don't think on a normal day you would expect Chase Sexton to have even come from last to second, to come from that far back and get Hunter Lawrence and Justin Cooper and Aaron Plessinger and Jason Anderson and all these other good guys. I don't think he would do that normally. So this shows the level he might be on, a higher level than maybe he was. And then certainly we don't need to talk about the bona fide of Jet Lawrence either, who did say that he's okay physically. I just don't know how this is gonna go, and I can throw more data your way. Sexton was really good at round one. And let's not forget that he actually won the last Supercross race. Things were definitely trending for Chase Sexton. It's not just Jet wasn't there. He was already getting better and getting faster. How much better? We're gonna find out. This is so cool, so exciting to have this level of unknown. And everyone probably has opinions on this, but you're all just guessing. And as for the 250 class, kind of the same story, just as a lighter version. There were about 4 laps in a row in the second moto last week where Tom Vial was taking time out of Hayden Deegan. He was going faster, he was catching it. Then Deegan responded with a lap faster than Vial, and in the next lap, Deegan went down. So here's the question. Did Deegan go down because he was pushing it, because Vial was putting pressure on, or not? You probably have an opinion either way. That's fine. Either way, we're really just guessing. We don't know. And that's what makes this so cool. Vial, you're saying, I was catching the guy, I'm there now, it just took me 3 motos. You're Deegan, you're like, I was leading, if I didn't crash, you guys have to It's crazy how much louder and how much higher revving Deegan's bike sounds. The Yamahas always sound unique with the front airbox, but Deegan's is different than even that. Anyway, we don't know, and that's what's so cool about the early part of the season. And then when we're talking about those 4 guys, Vial, Deegan, Sexton, and Jet Lawrence, remember it's still early enough where other guys think they will have something to say. Guys like Hunter Lawrence, guys like that guy, Chance Hymas. Let's talk to him. Okay, if someone had said coming into the season, Vial, Pitch, and Deegan, they're going to be the podium guys, everyone would have said, yeah, that made sense. But bro, right in the combo. right in that conversation. Is that good to say I'm right there, or are you bummed to be like, those are 2 podiums I could have had? How do you look at that?
Yeah, I mean, definitely 2 podiums I could have had.
Yeah.
But I mean, honestly, I'm just stoked to be in the position I'm in right now. It's been a very rough road for me.
Yeah.
So I'm happy. I'm taking it all in right now. Obviously, I want more. I'm very happy with where I'm at right now. So.
How much easier is it to do the stuff on a Monday, Tuesday now that you're seeing the gains from it?
It feels a lot better.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's I wouldn't say it's easier, but definitely I feel like it's starting to pay off. Like, where before it's like when I was struggling weekend to weekend, it's like, am I even doing the right thing? Where it's like, I know what I'm doing, it's working, so I just keep doing what I'm doing and keep working on little things, and eventually we'll keep bridging that gap and get closer. So.
If you get the lead like you had last week, are you like, give me a do-over on that? Will you be better this time now that you've experienced it?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I feel like I was making some dumb mistakes when I was out front, and I feel like I'm ready to go this weekend. Even last year I run really good here, so that little bit of confidence coming in. I'm excited for this weekend, so hopefully I can make a couple good starts and run up front and see what we can do.
That's Trey Kennard shooting a video of Chance Hymas riding with a Trey Kennard jersey on, FYI. Great time to mention that our show is brought to you by the Honda CRF250R and CRF450R. Makes winning look easy, well, most of the time. Like we said, win streak over for Jet. But he got to ride twice this week, I believe, and he looks really good today. Hymas is a real story right now, trying to get in there. Let me throw in one other name at you as a potential 250 contender we're maybe not thinking enough about, and that would be Joey Savacci, who was kind of following Deegan early on in the first moto last week, and then his bike broke. Savacci, this is his best track. He is unbelievably good. When Savacci had good seasons, he won here. When he had bad seasons, he was up front. I think one year he had a bad season, and then he's leading here, and the bike broke. Savacci always told me he's kind of a momentum rider, doesn't have hitches when they get in these ruts, and on this track with the elevation and how it robs horsepower in the 250 class, you make one tiny mistake in the center of a corner, you lose a ton of time. And that is an area where Savacci really excels, not making those little mistakes. Now, talking to his coach and trainer, Zach Osborne, that's not a mistake. I really said the right name. Zach Osborne is now the coach for Joey Savacci, which has to be maybe, that is like soap opera WWE level, that these guys are now like that. Anyway, what they worked on this year with Joey was riding sand. This type of track he's always been good on. And do not be surprised to see the triumph on the podium, maybe even winning. I think it's early enough in the season where all the possibilities are still possibilities. And that includes another rider we're probably not thinking about enough, and that is Ferrandis, who should be in this group. He should be in this pack. From what I had heard, even during the week, he rides with the Lawrence brothers, and he and Hunter are similar. We are not seeing similar to Hunter level speed from Ferrandis at the races, at least not yet. Let's see what he has to say. Dylan Ferrandis, I gotta get in front of the mic so I can be heard. Give me a summary of how it's gone so far.
Not that great. Disappointed a little bit. Still trying to learn a little bit the bike, the team and stuff. But also, like last week, second moto broke my rear brake at the start. So full second moto with no rear brake was not ideal. But yeah, still I'm very disappointed. Honestly, I think I can do really better, but just haven't really put everything together so far.
Okay, how much is, you missed some time in Supercross, you were kind of gone for a while. Has that messed up your whole season in general, or is it other things than that?
No, I don't think so. It's just, it's new. The Honda is new in motocross for me. It's new for the team also, so just a little bit of everything's together, and maybe also on my side, I'm still not sure. I'm not 100% confident on me and the bike and stuff, so I just need to improve step by step, and we'll see. But I feel like I'm riding good sometimes, but not when it's race time.
Well, that was what I was going to get to. So yeah, during the week coming into the season, did you feel like you would be closer?
Yeah, honestly yes, but Yeah, I crashed at Hangtown at Pala Moto 1, like messed up a little bit my training the week. That rear brake issue in Moto 2 last week, so just so far it's been not very great.
Last thing, look, we know how badly you wanted to get on this Honda. Are some of those feelings still there? Some of those things you were hoping you would feel? Are you feeling some of that?
Yeah, no, I feel great. It's just like lack of time to really make the right setup. I mean, not the right setup, but the best setup for every condition that we're gonna have on race day. Like it's just we haven't raced too many times in Albo so far, so just a little bit lack of time in testing. And but no, I feel good, and it's just more me. I think it's more me. I still need to be there on race day.
The potential, though, like you leave the races saying, "I can solve this. I can get there." You still believe that?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. That's what matters. More guys up there. All right, better luck this day. Thank you. Dylan Ferrandis, everybody. Thank you. All right, we're gonna wrap this up. Some other news and notes. Ty Masterpool had a rib pop out in the first moto last week. I think it got messed up again in Moto 2. Sorry, I just had to marvel how good Sexton looked going through that corner. If you're taking notes at home, I feel like Sexton looked a little better in that corner than Chet. Little bit. Oh, that's big and change. Big predictions for tomorrow now. Where was I? Ty Masterpool had a rib pop out. He said he felt totally fine running the pace behind Deegan in the moto until the rib came out. He said he wanted to take the lead, but then rib started to hurt, and he's like, man, this is gonna be a long moto. He kind of settled in, and he went backwards. I said, what are you gonna do to make sure the rib doesn't pop out this time? Basically hope it doesn't. Otherwise, he loves this bike. It's crazy. He only got on the bike, as we know, Friday, since Ty Masterpool on the Monster Pro Circuit Kawasaki. Only got on it Friday before round 1. No more testing. He made a big change on Tuesday. Bike feels way better now. Said he's more of the, Bro!
What's happening?
Bro! Hey, you have a rider now.
I'm two.
You too.
Jason Anderson, Brock Tickle.
Was Tickle racing though?
No, he's my rider.
He's still your rider.
All the PC guys, all the Team Green guys.
I did not know you.
Anyone who rides green is my rider.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were specifically signed to AC Tunnel Vision.
I was. But then we went through the tunnel and now it's
now it's wide open. All right.
Now we help him.
Team Green. You got a local Kawasaki at home?
Ty Masterpool.
You name it, he'll help you. That's Oscar Viederman. Masterpool, speaking of the devil, said he had a Seth Hamaker setup. I think I've had this right. It was too low in the rear. He went to the kitchen setup this week, a little bit higher in the back, and now he loves it. He said he was like 2 seconds a lap faster. You guys fans?
The biggest, man.
No, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Appreciate all your hard work.
It doesn't get much better than this. Thank you. So Masterpool's like, I love the bike now. We got it loaded up. We're bringing it to Texas. No more testing in California needed. Wait, isn't Jed closer now than he was 1 lap ago? He's catching him. He's catching him. I take it all back. Talked to Justin Cooper. He likes the 450 so much. No changes. Did not change anything. 2 races on it in motocross. Already done. Already right where he wants it to be. So that's a really cool situation there, having Justin Cooper and Hunter Lawrence jumping into that 450 class and in that mix. Finally, it's supposed to be like 95 degrees today. It's windy, as you can probably hear, but otherwise it's great. Great conditions. Tomorrow's gonna be awesome. We got the intrigue that we wish we had every week, but sometimes you need like a whole year, like a whole perfect season to be snapped to get this type of situation. Should be fun. Rev that thing. Thanks to Honda for backing our show.